If you want to know about me, I crave reality. And I don't appreciate formalities. And I do not believe in normality. Because what's normal to you is not normal to me, and what's normal to me is not normal to he, because normal to him are the voices within his 8-year-old mind, constantly urging him to take his own life. And etched in my mind is that Friday afternoon, standing outside of his public school, he came running out, art project in hand. Look at my picture, his small voice demanding, standing so proud, waiting for my approval, my round of applause, but I couldn't find it in me only because no words came to mind, because what do you say to a portrait filled with such pain? Gory images of a self-inflicted red liquid running across the page, and at his age you would think that the ink would tell a different story, but when he closes his eyes it's all he can see, leaving him to believe it's what we all see because it's normal for he. But what's normal for he is not normal for me. And what's normal to me was not normal for she, because normal for she was poverty my eyes had never seen. And when you looked in her eyes, it told you a story. Weeks of abandonment from night until morning, found weighing 19 pounds and barely alive, but not much older than the age of 5. Questions flooded my mind, like when she was left there to lie and left there to die, how much time had already passed her by, and how and why didn't somebody want to try? Couldn't anyone provide? And did she learn not to cry but to just deal with the reality that was dealt to her? What could it have felt to be her? And when she closes her eyes, do the memories arise of the day everyone turned their back on her? And will she remember the hunger? And I wonder how that little girl, left with no choice, no hope, no voice, could be so strong to hold on and hold on. What kept her going on, and what does he have planned for this life? Because clearly he wouldn't just let her die. And why did he allow for me to see what normal could look like for someone like she? Maybe because he wanted to challenge what was normal for me, which is why I now crave reality and I do not believe in normality. But if normal does really exist, and one day I have to just decide what normal is going to look like for me, I can tell you right now what normal will never be. It will never be this mentality that it's all about me, and I will not take part in demanding luxury. And normal will never be taking more than I need, like when I only need 1. Instead, I take 3, and I refuse for normal to be that when someone's desperation turns its face to me, I turn away and say, that has nothing to do with me. I refuse that to be me, because this has everything to do with me. And I choose that as my reality, and my normality will be that reaching out will never grow old. And I refuse to let my heart grow cold. I won't turn and look the other way. I won't cover my eyes for the double play, because since when did it become okay for us to binge and to hoard and to want more, demand more, take more, and expect more while another can't afford to eat the crumbs off our floor? For me, that's just not okay. And there's no way that I'll forget what I've seen, because now that I know what's normal for he, and since I've seen what's normal for she, normal to me will always be a desire and a need, a heartbeat to see, to touch, and to feel what is real, to understand, to never ignore, to offer hope, and to open my door to take in the reality of someone else's normality.